top 10 romantic movies of 2022 on Netflix looking for a good love story. We've put together the best romance movies streaming on Netflix right now, from rom-coms to tear-jerking dramas. Hey guys, welcome to your entertainment channel, Top 10W, where we tell you about the top-rated movies and series on Netflix. So grab your popcorn and stay with us until the end of this video, because today's video is going to list down the top 10 romantic movies of 2022 on Netflix. So let's get started. Number 10. Persuasion. Based on the Jane Austen novel Persuasion, sees Dakota Johnson 50 Shades of Grey as Anne Elliot, a heartbroken woman who was presented with a second chance at true love company, starring a brilliant British cast, including the incomparable Richard A. Grant Loki and Crazy Rich Asians heartthrob Henry Golding. Persuasion is a classic romance story set in a bygone era, gorgeously costumed and filled with breathtaking scenery and landscapes. Persuasion is a feast for the eyes, allowing director Carrie Cracknell to reveal a grounded story intended to tug on the heartstrings and warm the soul. Number 9. Love and Gelato. Lena, a high school graduate, would rather spend her summer preparing for college than flying to Rome to fulfill her mother's last wish. When she decides to go, she finds herself immersed in new experiences based on the best-selling novel by Jenna Evans Welch. Loving Gelato is an adorable rom-com sure to appeal to Emily in Paris fans, or anyone just looking for a lighthearted watch. The movie follows Lena Susanna Skaggs as she ventures to roam the summer before heading off to college. The film employs many beloved tropes of the genre: love triangles, insta-love, and endless supportive besties, making it as sweet as its name. Bonus points for the beautiful cinematography showcasing Italy. Netflix novel-to-movie churn is probably the best among all streaming platforms. Love and Gelato comes with Jenna Evans Welch's romance novel about Lena, a young girl about to begin college who loses her mother to cancer. Her final wish was for Lena to go with or without her to Italy, a place that transfigured her. She wanted the memorable experience that became a part of her heart forever to be a stepping stone for Lena in life. The book is a bestseller. It is actually very well written. Number 8. Love in the Villa. The Vampire Diaries star Kate Graham and the Umbrella Academy's Tom Hopper are teaming up for a sweet summer romance. Julie Hutton. Graham needs a break from her daily life after a breakup, so she books a getaway to Veronica, Italy, only to discover that the village she booked was mistakenly double-booked. Now she'll have to share her vacation with a handsome British man, Hopper, but perhaps destiny has something big in store for her on this trip. Besides Hooper and Graham, Love in the Villa also stars Raymond A. Black, Laura Hopper, Sean M. Sane, and Emilio Sol Frizzi. Number 7. After Ever Happy. Tessa and Hardin's passionate yet extremely toxic love story from the After series has been a wild ride throughout the series' first 3 books, to say the least. But at last we've reached the end with After Ever Happy, the 4th book in Anna Todd's series. You has to live happily ever after. Go find out After Ever Happy is the 4th and final film in the After film series, based on the novels by Anna Todd. The 4th After film will follow Tessa and Hardin as they work through difficulties. Tessa faces a personal tragedy and Hardin must face something from his past. Shocking truths about his respective families come to the surface as Tessa and Hardin try to face the next chapter of the relationship together. Number 6. Look Both Ways. Riverdale actress Lily Reinhart stars in the upcoming Netflix romantic comedy film Look Both Ways on her graduation night. Natalie's life splits into 2 directions. In one, she becomes pregnant and stays in her hometown, and in the other, she doesn't get pregnant and moves to Los Angeles. Both parallel lives are filled with new love, surprising discovery, and a chance for Natalie to pursue her dreams in different, meaningful ways. Look Both Ways also stars Danny Ramirez, David Corn, Sweat A. Shy D, Andre Savage, Luke Wilson, and Nia Long. Number 5. Heart Song. Heart Song takes you on a journey of romance, community, and love in the face of hardship. While this may sound like a number of other movies, Heart Song surprises you in a unique way. If you like unpredictable tales with eccentric characters and a story full of heart, this one's for you. The movie follows the story of Piros, who is from the nomadic community of musicians known as the Don. He and his brother are hired to play music at a wedding, where Piros inevitably falls in love with the bride Symbol, and she with him as the wedding implodes for reasons of its own. Piros then sets out to be with the love of his life. Number 4. That's Amour. Amour is a romantic comedy film. When her personal and professional lives are threatened, Sophia is forced to take a step back and figure out what she needs to do to enjoy your life after a job and relationship implode. On the same day, Sophia starts from scratch and meets a dashing Spanish chef who might be her missing ingredient. On her 30th birthday, Sophia realizes that no one in the office, where she has been working for over 2 years, has recognized her. She plucked up the courage to discuss her prospects as a graphic artist with her boss. She was fired by her boss, and he advised her to find her calling instead of choosing to be her assistant. She returned to her hometown to figure out the next step in her life. Number 3, along for the ride. During the summer before college, Auden meets the mysterious Eli, a fellow insomniac. While the seaside town of Colby sleeps, the two embark on a nightly quest to help Auden experience the fun, carefree life she never knew she wanted. Based on the novel by Sarah Dessett, Along for the Ride is a Netflix original movie about Auden, a teenager trying to find herself in a small beach town called Colby. With the help of fellow insomniac Eli, Auden tries to complete a quest to do all the kid things she never got to do before her high school graduation. She's ready to break out of this version of herself, the one who focuses on school and doesn't have friends. So she decides to stay with her dad and stepmom in their small beach town the summer after her high school graduation. Number 2, a perfect pairing to win over a major client, a go-getter. Wine executive signs on to work at an Australian sheep farm where she sparked with a rugged and mysterious local. Netflix is a perfect pairing as a romantic comedy, starring Veronica Justice and Adam Damos in the lead. The former plays a wine company executive who, after quitting her job, travels to Australia and tries to make a deal with Vaughan Family Wines for her own brand new wine distribution initiative. A perfect pairing introduces us to the fierce and ambitious Lola Alvarez Justice, who works as an executive for Mythos Wine. After saving a distribution deal with famous restaurateur Hamish King Nicholas Brown, she sets her eyes on Vaughan Family Wines in Australia. Number 1, Hello, Goodbye, and Everything in Between. Based on Jennifer E. Smith's novel of the same name, this film from the producers of To All the Boys I've Loved Before follows Jordan Fisher and Talia Ryder as a couple who makes a pact to break up before heading off to college. Claire and Aiden Mickey pact to break up before college, with no regrets and no broken hearts. However, one epic goodbye day may offer them a last chance at love. Hello, Goodbye, and Everything in Between is exactly what the title suggests. A teen romance that starts with hello, ends with goodbye, and in between we experience how they fall in love with one another on their last date. Claire and Aiden visit all the places where they spend time together during their year-long relationship, as they visit such places as an ice hockey arena and a neighborhood park to are reminded of the happy times that they shared, and the movie flashes back to give us an insight into what happened at these locations. And this brings us to the end of the video. What are your thoughts on today's video? Share with us in the comments below. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe to our channel.